Hey everybody, it's Mike from the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Looking at a professional website without breaking your budget? Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show, get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios, take your image to the next level. Also, time to give official shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Molson-Zia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, you'll love Missing by Mia Molson-Zia, available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries, 2 strangers, 1 target, where truth is an illusion and those you love be the first to go missing. It's available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing by Mia Molson-Zia has garnered great reviews and even loved and endorsed by Hollywood celebrities, including Joanna Cassidy, Forbes Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today for Goes Missing by Mia Molson-Zia, available on Amazon. Also, the Mike Wagner Show is brought to you by Picture This Photo Books, where remembering is the key ingredient. How beautiful your mother looked at a wedding, and even more so yours. And who doesn't miss grandma's meatballs, huh? Well, the holidays are coming. What better time to give a gift for remembrance that makes you laugh and cry all at the same time? What if you get for grandma's recipes or just because? Those smiles and tears will just melt your heart. Call Karen Shaw, Picture This Photo Books at 646-798-0809 or visit picturethisphotoBooks.com. Mention Mike Wagner Show, get 10% off your first order. Picture This Photo Books, bring your memories back to life. The whimsical, casual, or formal, and always uniquely you. Also, check out the Mike Wagner Show on over 30 podcast platforms. Take the Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel. Follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. And check out the Mike Wagner Show merchandise at themikewagnershow.com and also on Amazon.com under the Mike Wagner Show podcast. T-shirts, pop sockets, throw pillows, tote bags, and all kinds of goodies. Makes great gifts 24/7, 365 year-round. And also check out the Mia Molson-Zia store on Amazon for great books like Missing, Once, Wrinkles, and more. And for great T-shirts, hoodies, pop sockets, and a lot more, go to Amazon.com/Mia Molson-Zia. Make sure you order today. And don't forget to support the Mike Wagner Show generously at themikewagnershow.com. Also support us on Anchor FM and PayPal at the Mike Wagner Show or Mike Wagner Voiceover. And make sure you give generously today. We're here with a terrific gentleman who's backed by popular demand and is award-winning filmmaker and the owner of Anchor Productions. And he's had numerous stars on all his projects. Billy Baldwin, Stephen Baldwin, China Phillips, Thor Ramsey. He's done a number of collaborations with the comedians. And of course, speaking of comedians, we'll be talking about an upcoming project. And yeah, it smells funny and I can smell it right now. But first of all, we're here to talk about the latest update with Church People. We've had them on a couple of times live, ladies and gentlemen, from Plus Studios in beautiful sunny California. The multi-talented and backed by popular demand, the award-winning filmmaker of Church People, Christopher Shawn Shaw. Christopher, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks for joining us once again.
Thanks so much for having me again. How you doing?
Oh, we're doing great. I mean, I always look forward to talking to you. And of course, you've been talking about Church People a lot, and also stars of Baldwin Brothers, China Phillips, and we talked about when it's in the release and also the previews, and it's got a lot of rave reviews. And first of all, before we talk about your latest project, give us an update what's been happening with Church People.
Well, I'm super excited to announce that Church People is available now on demand. The main hub for the movie is churchpeoplefilm.com. That's churchpeoplefilm.com. There's a buy button there, and you can either rent or own it as a digital download or rent it on demand. But it's playing basically on Apple TV, Christian Cinema, Google Play, Vudu, and Amazon Prime Video. Those are the ones that are on my head right now. But anyway, yeah, super excited. It's continuing to get great responses and reactions. People are basically feeling all the feels. They're laughing, they're crying, they're really, really enjoying the content and the climax at the end.
And of course, it also talks about showness, materialism, and Thor Ramsey's in this one. And once again, maybe just to give us a quick synopsis about the movie and why it's so big.
Yeah, so Thor Ramsey plays America's favorite youth pastor, Guy Sides, who finds himself caught in his megachurch's marketing and branding machine, and he just wants to break free from that and go back to preaching the simple message of the gospel without all the bells and whistles, like he did when he first started. But he's surrounded by a zany cast, including a worship leader played by Joey Fatone, who sings most of his lines. He's surrounded by people like Pastor Skip, who's his senior pastor, played by veteran TV and movie actor Michael Monks. And he's all about getting more butts in the seats, more souls in the seats, he says. It's all about the like what do I do to top last year's show? Not message, not sermon, show. What do I do to top last year's big event? And so he decides, he has an epiphany that he's going to crucify a live human being on the Good Friday service.
Ooh, it
and
better
so
not be me.
So Pastor Guy, America's favorite youth pastor, doesn't want to go along with that, and he's trying to figure out how to stop it. And so it's a great cast, hilarious, heartfelt, poignant redemption for multiple characters. I like to say you'll laugh, you'll cry. It's better than Cats. But seriously, whether you're a believer or not, whether you've been a longtime believer or you're a new believer or not a believer at all, there's going to be a character you can relate to in this film, because there's multiple characters across that spectrum of faith or not faith, and you're going to relate to somebody in the film.
Mm-hmm. And once again, where can we find church people at?
So the main hub for it is churchpeoplefilm.com. There is a buy button there. I think there's also a host a showing button there. If that's still there, then that should mean that you can, churches and schools can host a ticketed screening of it. So you want to find out more about that at churchpeoplefilm.com. And then, of course, if you're just scrolling on your favorite on-demand sites, you can go to christiancinema.com. You can go to Amazon Prime Video. You can go to Google Play. You can go to Vudu. You could go to Apple TV. All those platforms have on-demand Church People. You can rent it or buy it as a digital download.
We certainly
and
do.
It's coming to DVD soon. At the time of this recording, I don't know when you're going to listen to this, but at the time of this recording, it's coming to DVD soon. So be looking out for it on DVD as well.
That's right. And of course, for those who have DVD players, like most of us do, look for it as well. And are we expecting a sequel for Church People as well?
At this point in time, no, although there was talk about it during production, but a lot of things have changed since then. So I tell you this, if this movie does really well and makes our investors money back, then I would be willing to approach our investor, or whoever is the right fit, obviously. But I would start with our investor and see if a sequel could be in the works, because we did come up with an idea for one that was really fun and funny.
Really fun and funny, huh? It sure doesn't smell funny, or something smells funny. It's like, oh, something. Oh, speaking of something smells funny, we'll talk about that in just a minute. I mean, I can smell it right now. Oh my gosh. Well, before I get carried away, before I faint and somebody call on 911, I'm kidding. You listen to the Mike Wagner Show at the MikeWagnerShow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Looking at a professional website without breaking your budget, Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs at below the competition way. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960, or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show, get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios, take your image to the next level. Also, time to give official shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Molson-Zia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, you'll love Missing by Mia Molson-Zia, available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries, 2 strangers, 1 target, where truth is an illusion and those you love be the first to go missing. It's available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing by Mia Molson-Zia has garnered great reviews and Eve Levin endorsed by Howard celebrities, including Joanna Cassie, Forrest Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today for Goes Missing by Mia Molson-Zia, available on Amazon. Also, the Mike Wagner Show is brought to you by Picture This Photo Books, where remembering is a key ingredient. How beautiful your mother looked at a wedding, and even more so at yours. Who doesn't miss grandma's meatballs, huh? Well, the holidays are coming, and what better time to give a gift for remembrance that makes a laugh and cry all at the same time? What if a gift for grandma's recipes, or just because Those smiles and tears will just melt your heart. Call Karen Shaw, Picture This Photo Books at 646-798-0809 or visit picturethisphotoBooks.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show, get 10% off your first order. Picture This Photo Books. Bring your memories back to life. The whimsical, casual, or formal, and always uniquely you. Also, check out the Mike Wagner Show on over 30 podcast platforms. Take a look as well. And it looks like we're back on as well, too, with Christopher Shawn Shaw here on the Mike Wagner Show. And we have some technical issues. Unfortunately, it was like a little bit of a commercial break, and we'll get to that later. You know, something smells funny, and it had nothing to do with, having technical difficulties. This is a different type of funny. And what smells funny? I guess we'll just find out. Chris, tell us more about it.
Representing something smells funny. So, Something Smells Funny is a comedy cooking show starring host comedian Scott Wood, who's hilarious. He nails his role as the host of the show. And we have guests like Victoria Jackson, Bobby Collins, Jimmy Brogan, and Mark Christopher Lawrence. And basically, each of the guests bring a dish that they teach us how to make. And we show the mishaps and the blunders, and it's a lot of fun. You get to know the comedians more, and you get to laugh a lot, and you get to learn how to make a relatively healthy dish because they bring in some of the healthier choices in their recipe repertoire. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. You told me before we came on that you saw it and you were laughing. So tell them what you think of it.
Not only that, it made me hungry at the same time. You know what? I was so laughing so hard, I forgot to write down the recipe. I'm about to go back and write the recipe down and start making it. And
yeah, and the cool thing is, it's available for free on Tubi. So if you have the Tubi TV app, you can search Something Smells Funny on the app. Or you can go to tubitv.com. That's TUBITV.com and just search Something Smells Funny there. Episode 1 is a featurette highlight episode, which is sort of a hodgepodge of the 4 different episodes. And then episodes 2 through 5 are those 4 unique episodes with 1 guest each. It's a lot of fun. You'll learn how to make something easy to make. They'll walk you through it step by step. You learn more about the comedians and you laugh. Like Mike, your host, did. He laughed.
Yes, and a great job as well, too. And how'd you first come up with Something Smells Funny?
Well, it was Scott Wood's idea. And we've been, Scott Wood and I work with a Southern California pediatrician named Dr. Timothy Watson. Yes, that's his real name, Dr. Watson. But
Dr. Watson, come here. We need you now.
Yeah. So we've done a lot of videos for his clinics, over-the-top comedy videos, teaching proper etiquette for patients and staff and providers in the clinics because they run into some pet peeves of misbehavior and mistress and stuff. And so we tackle those things in comical videos that aren't mean-spirited. That's really big for Dr. Watson. He doesn't want to be mean-spirited about it, but he wants to communicate something that's important. So Scott is a rapid fire comedian. He's kind of over the top. And so we do these over the top comedy sketches. So Scott had this idea somewhere around 2015 and Tim liked the idea and was like, well, let's do healthy dishes. Cause the original idea was just comedians in the kitchen, cooking whatever. And but Tim is battling childhood obesity. He sees it all the time in his clinics and stuff. And so he's like, well, let's tackle some healthy eating and let's have him bring in a healthy dish. So we have the guest bring in a healthy dish and, attempt to put it together. And like I said, we show the blunders. I mean, if you saw the Jimmy Brogan episode, there's a blender on the floor and, it's a lot of fun. So they're short episodes. They're like 20 to 25 minutes each. And again, it's free on Tubi TV. So just go to tubitv.com or get the Tubi app and search Something Smells Funny and laugh and cook.
Yes, that's right. And of course, don't go away more hungry. That's the thing. If you still come away hungry after eating, something's wrong. You gotta tell you that. So, and of course, what of all the recipes that's been on these shows as well, what's your personal favorite recipe?
Oh, that's a good question. I would say probably either the omelet or the grouper.
Ooh, what's the grouper?
The grouper is a fish, and well, it's kind of it's one of the more complex recipes that we've had on the show. Meaning, there's more involved in the process. I mean, we make it very easy to understand and spell it out very nicely, but it's the one with the most ingredients, I think, and it takes the longest to make. It takes about 30 minutes to make. But it's a
Wow.
fish, and you mix, you put it over rice, and you make a sauce with it, and that was Mark Christopher Lawrence's dish.
Huh.
You should try to have them on as guests too. Victoria Jackson, Mark Christopher Lawrence, Jimmy Brogan, Bobby Collins. They might be willing to come on as a guest as well.
Well, you know something too? If you can get them on my show, I'll be more than glad to make you a dish. How's that? I'll
All
send you out a
right, deal.
yes, handshake. There you go. Oh my gosh, I've got so many recipes coming out of the book. It's like, we've got an air fryer, and then I make up my own Kentucky Fried Chicken, just having it in roll in coconut flour. Put all the 11 herbs and spices, which are my own. It's not Colonel Sanders. And of course, we use your air fry and
Wow.
a lot of things. You can also put steak and brats in there. Do you know that? And hamburgers in the air fryer, you can do that. And my wife makes great omelets, makes great scrambled eggs, and put bacon and a little seasoning in it. And oh my
Nice.
gosh, you know something? I don't know why I'm talking about food. This whole thing.
Because you're hungry.
Yes, that's right. That's right. And speaking of cooking and some of the shows out there, what are some of your favorite cooking shows growing up?
Well, growing up, I wasn't exposed to a lot of cooking shows, but I would say in recent years, my wife has been into some of the shows, and I've gotten to watch alongside her sometimes. So I liked Chopped. I thought that was a good show. I like Diners, Drive-ins, and Dives with Guy Fieri.
Oh my
And Guy,
gosh, he's my fave. Oh
and,
my
well,
goodness.
here's a little trivia for you. I live in Santa Rosa, California, and he's from Santa Rosa, California.
Really?
Yeah, he used to have a restaurant here called Johnny Garlic, and I'm not sure what happened to it, but it's not there anymore. But yeah, he's from Santa Rosa, and if I'm not mistaken, I think he still lives in Santa Rosa. I've never
Hmm.
met him personally, but we should have him on Something Smells Funny.
Oh, you know something? If you did it, I'd be willing to buy the whole set.
Nice. Well, you don't have to buy it right now because right now it's free
That's
on
right,
Tubi
free.
TV.
That's right. We all love free. We all know that. And of course, that's some of my favorites, like with Guy Fieri. And how about Feeding Phil? That's on Netflix. He goes all over the
You know,
world. And
I've heard about that one, but I've never seen it. I've never seen that one. Is it really? Is it comical or?
I would say it's more comical in a way too. It's just like he gets to meet people and try these dishes. And my second youngest is aspiring culinary chef as well too. He's looking to make his craft. And my youngest likes to get in the shows, but he also likes those architecture shows like World's Smallest Houses, World's Most
Oh right,
Unusual
yeah, those.
Houses.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
and I think to myself, you know what? Having those unusual houses, why not have a really fancy kitchen? That's what makes it complete. So it's like put the two together and you'll make it happen. So,
There you go.
hmm and of course, just one more thing. Something Smells Funny. Once again, where can we find it besides Tubi TV?
So there is a website. It's somethingsmellsfunny.tv. That's somethingsmellsfunny.tv. But the main place we want you to go is Facebook, because there is a Something Smells Funny page with the trailer there. It's just facebook.com/something smells funny, facebook.com/something smells funny. Or obviously we're pointing people to Tubi. So the Tubi app you can download for free and then search Something Smells Funny, or you can go to tubitv.com and search Something Smells Funny there. There is a sign up there. You don't even have to do that. You can just search Something Smells Funny and watch.
And we've done that too on some of the programs as well too. Beverly Hillbillies, the first season, 1962. They've had one hell of a kitchen, I'll tell you that. So, oh Oh my gosh. Okay. And of course, what's coming up more with Christopher Shawn Shaw after Something Smells Funny? We'll find out just 1 minute. You listen to the Mike Wagner Show at the MikeWagnerShow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Also brought to you by our official sponsor, the Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Molson's Ye of Missing, available on Amazon and paperback and ebook. Also brought to you by Picture This Photo Books. Remembering is a key ingredient. Call Karen Shaw at 646-798-0809 or visit picturethisphotoBooks.com. We'll be back with the amazing Christopher Shawn Shaw after this timeout. We're back with the amazing award-winning filmmaker and owner of Anchor Productions, of Church People and Something Smells Funny, Christopher Shawn Shaw here on the Mike Wagner Show. And what can we expect from you in 2021 and beyond, Chris?
That's a really good question. I'm still figuring it out myself. But right now I'm busy promoting Something Smells Funny and Church People. Again, churchpeoplefilm.com. Churchpeoplefilm.com. It's available now on demand. And then one of my longtime collaborating partners, who's the star of Church People, is Thor Ramsey. And he is working on his 5th script this year alone.
Wow.
Yes, you heard me correctly. He has written almost 4.5 feature-length screenplays that are all comedies this year alone.
Wow.
All in collaboration with other people. He's got one in collaboration with 3 of his comedy friends. He's got one in collaboration with comedian Brad Stein called The Revenge of Adam and Eve, which is a very unique, very fun Christian comedy. The one he's working on right now is in collaboration with Darren Cogan, and it's called The Anti-Time Traveler. And it's an attempt at looking at time travel in a comical way, but through a biblical lens. So lots of fun projects in the queue. Now what we need is the right investor fit to come along and fund them. So if you know anybody, wink, wink, send them my way. ChristopherShawnShaw.com. That's ChristopherShawnShaw.com.
And of course, you also do some consulting as well, too. And, people can come to you for advice. And how do they contact you for all that?
Yeah, info at ChristopherShawnShaw.com. That's info at ChristopherShawnShaw.com. Yeah, I do consulting. So if you're an aspiring filmmaker or actor and you want to know like where to start and stuff, I can help consult with that. If you've done a short film or two, but you want some more guidance or whatever, like what are your next steps, I can help with that. So yeah, consulting is available as well.
We certainly will do so. Once again, with the amazing award-winning filmmaker, Christopher Shawn Shaw here on the Mike Wagner Show with an update on Church People and also Something Smells Funny and more. Chris, a very big thank you for your time. You're always amazing, and feel free to come back anytime. Hit me up with an update. And once again, tell us where can we find Church People, Something Smells Funny, and all your work's at, and how can the purchaser check you out?
So churchpeoplefilm.com is the main hub for that movie, Church People, churchpeoplefilm.com. Something Smells Funny is somethingsmellsfunny.tv. Definitely go to the Tubi app and search Something Smells Funny or tubitv.com. And then my website is ChristopherShawnShaw.com. You can reach me there as well. I'm also on social media. Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram is at Director CSS. That's at Director CSS.
We certainly would do so. Once again, Chris, a very big thank you for your time. You're always welcome to come back, and looking forward to having you again soon. We'd like to wish you all the best of luck at Church People, Something Smells Funny, and all your projects. Make sure you keep yourself today, and definitely looking forward to having you again soon, and definitely wish you all the best, Chris. It's great to have you back.
Thank you so much for having me again, Mike. I really appreciate it, and God bless you and your audience.